Hi folks, Richard Fontaine here. Today I want to give you 5 pointers on how to boost your productivity. Why? Because your personal growth and development matters. Now, we all know work productivity is an important part of our lives. It really doesn't matter what the task is, whether we find it in our business, at work, or in our personal lives. Whatever the task, there is certainly an element of productivity involved. Now, here are 5 strategies to improve your productivity. The first one is to set targets. Actually, this is a very simple strategy. When you set realistic targets for yourself, you will focus your energy into achieving them. And just to give you an example, right now I focus my attention in one overall area, the Fontaine magazine. I have set targets to have one article weekly, one presentation on YouTube, and to post daily on social media. I have also set targets for completing training courses, ebook publications, and anything else I produce. It's an effort for me to accomplish these things, but I have made a commitment to have them done. And once I make the commitment within the time frames I set, I want to complete them. This is just one example of setting targets for yourself. To make this even more effective, you can set yourself a target to achieve a reward after you produce an article, or a YouTube presentation, or anything else that's on your to-do list. Personally, I find it difficult to focus on achieving goals unless I write them down. Something happens between my brain and writing them down. There seems to be a greater commitment to achieving them. Of course, there's no hard and fast rule how you want to achieve your targets, but until you have set targets for what you do, you will find it difficult to accomplish them. However, when life gets in the way, like it did this past month when COVID overtook our household, very little gets done. That is from a business perspective. And that's okay, because our health is important too. Secondly, find your inspiration. Inspiration is an important part of your work, especially when repetition occurs. Now, there are times when we are doing something so repeatedly, we reduce our motivation to work. This is not unusual, nor an indication of any kind of failure. Even great authors find it extremely difficult to continuously to write. Believe it or not, sometimes you just have to stop doing what you are doing to find inspiration. It can be going for a walk or a jog, or even listening to music can get your creative juices flowing. Sometimes you need inspiration by seeking information from your families, your friends, blogs, titles of ebooks and their table of contents, or just doing nothing at all. Look out the window and just daydream a bit. Studies have proven that daydreaming really helps you with your creative juices. Thirdly, organize your workspace. Now, this might not work for you, but for me, when I see clutter on my desk, it annoys me and it usually interrupts my workflow. Sometimes all you need to do is to reorganize your desk. A neat and tidy working environment can take your mind off unnecessary distractions and let you complete your tasks. While you're at it, consider clearing your virtual desktop. A cluttered virtual desktop also causes distractions. Now, as I work on my stuff, I usually have a notepad or a Word document at the ready so that I can write down any ideas that pop into my mind. I also have a notepad and pen on my bedstand so that when ideas come to me during the night, I jot them down, and this allows me to get back to sleep. Having all these things organized makes me think better and improves my productivity. I hope it'll help you as well. Now, the fourth strategy is to prioritize and develop an action plan. Last week, I was trying to do too many things at once. For instance, I was working on redesigning the Fontenay Magazine website. I was thinking that it was getting a bit dull, and I thought maybe if I made some changes, people would visit it more frequently. And when I started working on it, I began to hit a roadblock and I didn't know where to start. I got even more frustrated because I couldn't put my head around what to add and what to remove. I finally realized that what was more important was to change the front page. The next part was to change bits and pieces to optimize the website. In the end, my website design was put off for another day. I needed to work a little bit more on my action plan. The key here is to prioritize and develop an action plan, and then work on it one step at a time. Now, the fifth strategy is to rest and relax. When you are working hard on a task at the end of the day, you deserve a good rest. Working like a machine without stopping will wear you down. It will decrease your productivity and your overall quality of your work. It doesn't really matter what you're doing. The important thing is that you take a break. Studies have shown that when you're at rest, your subconscious mind starts churning out new ideas. However, when you are constantly busy working, those ideas may elude you. Now, even if resting doesn't bring you any new ideas, an hour break or a break for a day works wonders physically, mentally, and spiritually. In the end, breaks improve your overall productivity. Now, in conclusion, it is certainly rewarding to see the fruits of your labor, but you will be even more pleased to see how these 5 strategies make it much better. Thank you for listening. Stay safe, keep well, and continue becoming the best version of yourself. Talk to you again soon. Bye for now.